まさに滅びの災いと呼ぶにふさわしいわ。
There we go.
終わりなき苦痛と消えることのない呪い。
Hello?
そして救世主の誕生。運命の食器はついに役目を果
Yeah,
たした。
Sephiroth vibes, I know.
アビス教団の名は知ってたが、これほど大規模で広範囲な動きを見せるのは初めてだ。
Oh, look, it's the Abyss again.
ナタ相手に戦争を仕掛けようとしてるような。
宇宙船スリープポット？まさか
Spaceship?
お前がテイラントに来た時に乗ってた宇宙船のことか？
この数ヶ月の間で
Hey, Skirk.
42の星が消え
We
た。
all saw that one coming.
何者かがずうずうしくもこの世界から吸い取っているのだ。
災いはいつか
Wait, so we came here on a spaceship right now?
みんなもそう言ってるわ。
彼女の存在を無視し続けたらいつか本当に彼女の声が聞こえなくなってしまうからね。
There will come a day when you no longer hear her voice. I hope they're talking about Paimon.
お前の魂は欠けていて、傷口にはアビスに侵食された跡が見られる。アビスの力の使い方を学ぶつもりもないのなら、私が代わりに調べるしかない。
There she is. Let's have a look at that.
無に着せ。この手に烈空星々よ、静かに眠れ。
I mean, of course she looks cool. I'm gonna learn today. Totally fine, man.
私はダリア。セピロス教会の女祭で
And Dahlia.
友人バルバトスの伝道師です。
Such an uninspiring looking character. Not gonna lie.
面白くなってきた。風神様のお告げ
I
で
get the biggest meh vibes when I see this guy.
私の夜はここで終わる。だがお前の旅はまだまだ続く。
お前は私の師匠、極悪鬼スルトロッチを知っているのだろう。
戦線は
I mean, it feels like this, like the story on Skirk could be cool, could be nice. Dainsleif, there we go.
これがお前の望んだことか。
お兄ちゃんはいつも運命を
Dainsleif
変えようと
appearance.
してる。でも
I wonder how long.
今回は何としても止めてみせる。
よくやったスカーク。今回も生き残れたか。
Honestly, I prefer it this way.
なぜお前が鈍性のクジラの権能を持っている。
するとロッチ。
経緯などとうの昔に消え去った。貴様の傲慢さと邪悪さに気づいた時にな。
500年前にお兄ちゃんと再会する機会を逃すわけにはいかないから。
いずれ本物の宇宙に帰るだろう。
旅の終点で2人の新たな始まりが待ってる。
Okay, okay. It feels like this quest is going to be rather okay. Master Skirk 0618 for the guys that didn't get this one yet. Go get it. Go get it now. I feel like the story might be fun, but I'm afraid that's probably where it's going to stop. So I'm definitely going to play for the story. I want to see the story. For sure, for sure. If I'm going to pull for her, I don't know, probably not. But I feel like the story might be a nice thing. So probably gonna go into the game just to play this arc, play this story. But beyond that, I'm not really sure what I'm gonna do there. Far more action packed than the last one. Oh, that's for sure. Yeah, that's for sure. I mean, at least from what we've seen. I just hope that this is not like movie trailers where basically when you see a trailer or when you see a teaser, you've basically already seen half of the movie. You know, I hope it's not gonna be like that. But yeah, looks like the story could be fun. Again, 80% of characters are muted. Yeah, I mean, I still play in Japanese at this point.
Hello, travelers! Welcome to the Genshin Impact version 5.7 special program.
Oh, here we go again.
I am Aileen Mythen, the voice of Dahlia, and hosting with me today we have...
Hey everyone, I'm Kat Pratano, rhymes with Capitano, the voice of Child's Master.
Rhymes with
And
Capitano.
I'm Tatiana Sarkisian, the voice of the Pyro Archon herself, Malika.
Is she coming back?
Well, after seeing that trailer, this version seems absolutely stacked. We're getting the next installment of the Twins quest in this version. Wow, 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 wow. Yippee!
And let's not forget, Skirk is finally here, you guys. Yup. I cannot wait to see how all these stories unfold.
I don't think a lot of people saved up for
Quite
Skirk.
the impression, didn't it? So mysterious.
Yeah,
You know she's coming back. I mean,
pretty sure that
when they're there,
interaction left
usually,
us
yeah.
all with far more questions than answers.
Yeah, I mean, she did give us a few clues about herself, though. Remember? In the Primordial Sea at the end of the Fontaine Archon quest?
Right. Something about
I gotta
the
say though, I do
remains
feel like
of
some
a
of the animations
descender,
on her
the Bow, the
design
visionary.
do look a bit
I
better
feel
than
like
I
still
that I
don't know what
anticipated them
any
to
of it
be, but
means, though.
I mean, that's fair. So
You got
far,
30 wishes
all
for
we
her?
know about her past is that she trained under the foul Sertology.
watch stream chat go crazy for her. Oh, of course, of course.
Sertology
The
isn't
shrimping
just
is hard,
some
most likely right now.
ordinary mentor.
Oh, definitely not. Dainsliff revealed that Sertology is one of the 5 sinners of Conria and someone who possesses all-encompassing power. Imagine training under someone like that. No walk in the park, let me tell you.
Well, maybe
Shit,
that
she's
explains how
Paimon's stalking there.
aloof and
Oh no.
indifferent Skirk seems to be. Seriously though, her demeanor is stone cold in a way that's almost otherworldly or something.
You're just gonna top up when she
Yeah,
comes?
it's kind of cold.
They're not
as
getting my
ice,
money.
right? Right.
Oh,
But I mean, you know,
yeah?
the important thing is this.
I am
time
not
we
giving my
should
money
be
to
able
Hoyoverse.
get some
Fuck
answers,
that.
Right?
Oh, I hope so. Yes, please.
Fuck
I am
that.
dying to learn more about her past.
Okay, then be sure to check out her story
Do you
quest
agree that
where the
Skirk vision is
Traveler
not
and
even close to
Skirk's
cryo?
paths will
Nah, they
cross
should have
once
made
again.
something new for her.
Travelers will have the chance to uncover new clues about her past and the world of Tavad as a whole, so don't miss
A
out.
new element would have been perfect
so
for her.
Liyue is where we run into Skirk this time.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. It's kind of weird seeing her out and about like
I
this,
know
isn't it?
everything,
Such
Zeus.
a normal location.
I know
Right.
everything.
Wait, hold on a second. Is
Wait, she
Skirk
plays guitar?
playing an instrument?
Oh.
I mean, in my mind, she's like this, ice queen, but here she actually looks emotional.
Yeah.
I mean, there's
Yeah,
almost a
Quantum.
sadness
Quantum
there.
would have been perfect.
Yeah.
It also would have
seems
tied
like
in with
that instrument means a lot
like
to her.
Honkastaro and shit.
You don't even know. It sure does. As for why she chooses to play it alone in a place like this,
The age of their game engine is starting to show. That's
something
true, yeah.
travelers can uncover for themselves. What I can reveal is, after encountering a mysterious power in this quest, the traveler starts having strange nightmares, and it seems like Skirk is the only one who can help. Which means
course.
the only way to resolve the situation is for the two to work together.
Okay, Slay. So we're teaming up with Skirk, huh?
Mhm.
Okay, but like,
Not
am I
gonna
the
lie,
only one who's
Not having any voices or
Intimidated
missing a
by
lot of voices for
Skirk?
this
She's
quest line
only
in
a
English
mysterious sword
is gonna
master with
ruin the
insane
entire
fighting
fucking
skills
experience.
and an
So I do
unbreakable
hope that
stone
there's
cold
gonna at least be
exterior.
enough voices.
Seriously though, with their ability to wield various elements,
Because I think people
and their
had enough
abyssal
of the no voice
purification
thing.
powers, I think the traveler can hold their own.
Yeah, it'll be
The,
fine.
the only
no
one that can lose their
problem.
voice is Paimon.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, well, now
Hey, B.
I'm curious how she got that strong. I mean, okay, she reined in her master's pet, the
Mhm.
all-devouring narwhal, like
Yeah.
it was nothing.
Yeah.
And I feel like we've only seen a fraction of what she can do.
True, and just like the truth about her past, that's a question travelers will need to answer for themselves in game. So get ready to play. But considering Skirk and the traveler will need to fight side by side, let's take a closer look at what she can do in combat.
It's the way they do their voices. Okay. Epic sounding music. Definitely. Oh look, enemies that we've seen a gazillion times already.
Annihilate.
Merciless.
Another frog goes out.
As Child's master and someone capable
I felt like
of
they tried
training in
having the same
abyss,
level of
Skirk's
epicness that
combat
Cardathia had
skills
in her
are
trailer,
truly
but they're
something
not
special.
getting there.
First, it's worth pointing out, Skirk doesn't use a vision. Her powers come from the abyss, but in the interest of blending in, she camouflages it to appear cryo-like in nature.
Oh, so
And in addition, Skirk's
really
attacks
they
do
went
not
with
rely on
that?
elemental
They're like, we made it
energy.
cryo,
She
but it's
uses
actually not
a special
cryo, just
kind
to
of
not have to
energy
make
known
another
as
element. Are you
serpent
fucking shitting me?
subtlety Instead. And when you tap
Are they
her
fucking
elemental
shitting
skill,
me?
Skirk gains a certain amount of
She
energy
gains her
and
power
enters
from
a
the
special
abyss, but she
combat state.
camouflages it
Signaled
as
by her
cryo.
change in outfit, which is
That
very
is
cute,
so
might I
fucking
add.
lazy,
While in
man.
this state, Skirk's normal, charged, and
Dude, you have a
friendly attacks
budget
deal
that's
cryo
that's
damage
through the
that
roof.
can't be
You're gonna go
overridden.
with that?
This state also increases her resistance to interruption and attack AoE. And when cryo-related reactions are triggered, multiple void rifts will appear on the field. Skirk can use her charged attack or her special elemental burst to absorb the void rifts. And after unleashing a special elemental burst, her normal attack's damage will be increased based on the number of rifts absorbed.
Aw, heck yeah. So it's kind of like the more she fights, the stronger she gets.
Yeah, pretty much. Plus, holding her elemental skill is another option. When there are void rifts on the field, holding her elemental skill will allow Skirk to absorb them and gives her the ability to quickly maneuver around the battlefield. Once she has enough energy, she can unleash her elemental burst to deal consecutive slashes of AoE.
Is it just me, or are these battle mechanics just becoming more and more complicated
for a long time.
every fucking
Or
patch?
Take out when you need a sudden burst of damage.
Pairing her with Hydro and Cryo characters also further enhances her abilities. And if your team is comprised entirely of Hydro and Cryo
Oh, you were literally
your
expecting
party
to have a
members'
new element?
elemental
I mean,
skill level
we knew
will
it
be
wasn't gonna be that
increased
way.
by 1.
Whoa, so she like enhances
But the
her party
reasoning
members'
or
skills, too.
the explanation they give with it, I'm just
One-dimensional
like, come on,
elements, I
man.
guess.
Come
It sounds
on.
like Tartaglia had a great teacher.
Oh, he sure did.
And I love the look of her camouflaged abyssal powers.
Right.
The special effects are incredible.
Right? And when she enters her special combat state, her outfit changes too. Okay, slay. It looks a lot more suited for battle, don't you think?
Oh, yeah. So it seems like travelers can
I mean, the
approach
formula
combat
for
in
these
two
live
ways,
streams
then.
hasn't changed in
You can
ages as
use
well.
her
It's
special
also
combat
also
state to dish out
always the
damage
same.
with cryo-infused attacks and heighten this damage by absorbing void rifts with her special elemental burst. Or after other Hydro and Cryo party members have generated void rifts, you can take to the field to quickly absorb them and build up energy to unleash powerful slashes with her normal elemental burst.
Yeah, both seem really, really useful. And since Cryo and Hydro characters enhance Skirk's skills, there are tons of team comp possibilities.
Cryo and Hydro enhance her skills.
Hey, speaking of, what about Dahlia? He's a Hydro character, right? Sounds like he could be a good fit for Skirk.
Oh, I think you're onto something here.
Yeah,
We got
a
to
good
know
free-to-play
him a bit during
fit
the
probably,
Mondstadt
yeah.
interlude. He's so refined.
Enjoy,
but
Dr. Nick.
Also kind of mischievous at the same time. One thing we haven't seen, though, is what he can do in combat. Want to give us the scoop, Aileen?
You got
I can't say that you're wrong,
You
Eclipse.
are in for a treat.
Let's go!
Dude, the speed at which he slashed, I'm just like,
Hey!
come on. Come on.
Say it, the animal arc.
They're not even making him look any kind of exciting. How does this still look exciting? This looks zero exciting.
Okay, so
That was
Dahlia
boring
is
as
a Hydro
fuck.
sword user and support character who can use his elemental burst to provide a Hydro shield for his teammates.
Just as
Oh, it's
exciting
like
as
the shield
Micah.
appears in response to his prayer.
Yes, and for a
Oh,
set
enjoy, man.
period
That's
of
awesome.
time, after unleashing his elemental burst, Dahlia can gain stacks of benison by hitting enemies with normal attacks.
Male
or
Barbara feels that way,
triggering
yeah.
freeze reactions.
That is
So
4-star,
when
yeah.
his shield breaks, Dahlia can consume his stacks of benison to summon it again, allowing him to continuously protect his party members and to increase
Okay,
their
so far from everything that I'm seeing, the only thing that's going to be decently okay in this patch for now seems like the story on Skirk seems like it could be
Oh, nice.
like it could be
So
okay.
He can help us attack without interruption
other than that-
and increase our attack speed. Sounds like a huge help.
And with his elemental skill, Dahlia summons Sacramental Shower and places it in a designated location. His summon has different effects depending on who comes into contact with it. So, for example, if it's an enemy, Sacramental Shower will explode, dealing AoE Hydro damage to surrounding enemies. But if a nearby party member comes into contact with it, Sacramental Shower will propel them high into the
Hey,
air.
we don't
allowing
know
them
that.
to evade enemy
could be-
attacks while
it
gaining
could
an
be a
aerial
minute.
advantage.
Okay.
Let's go.
So he's like really reliable in combat, even though he seems kind of mischievous the rest of the time.
No, really.
Yes, he definitely does. He has his little mischievous thing going on. I still remember all his teasing towards Venti during the Mondstadt interlude.
Oh.
But at the same time, he's also supposed to be the one who communicates with the will of Barbados, right? I'm not sure what to make of their dynamic.
Well, I guess first and foremost, he's Venti's friend, right?
Cute.
But even though he likes to tease, he's serious about his position as the herald of Barbados. Oh,
Is
one
Venti's
more thing
wingman.
about his abilities. When Dahlia is in your party, the movement speed of your party members is increased during the day.
By how
All
much?
the better to
By
spread
how
the
much?
word of Barbados. Praise Barbados, right?
2%?
Is that how that works? Well, anyway, it's obvious he really cares about the people
Come
of
on.
Mondstadt.
Yeah.
Exactly, he definitely does. Besides, his mischievous nature keeps things a little bit interesting, don't you think? It's one of my favorite things about
That
him.
really doesn't sell it
Well,
for me.
now that we've introduced our 2 new characters for version 5.7, we should probably let travelers know when they can add them to their parties.
Can do. Let's jump right into the event wishes. In the first half of version 5.7, we'll have event wishes for Skirk and Shenhe.
Oh look, Shenhe, who could also be a boost for Skirk.
Plus, the new 5-star sword,
So,
Azure Light,
Dahlia
will be
and
featured on the
Shenhe,
weapon banner.
both
Yes.
potential good
And
teammates for
in the
Skirk.
second half of version 5.7, we'll have returning event wishes for Malwika and Emily.
Yippee! Pretty fire!
Yippee!
All right, that's it for the event wishes. Let's talk about the story content travelers can look forward to in the new version.
Yeah, I know.
Ooh, okay.
But it
This
just
is
becomes
the
so
big
blatantly
one.
obvious.
Yeah.
Okay, let's set the scene. During their travels, the traveler comes across evidence that
I mean, I
seems
knew
to
I was gonna
suggest
be
their
disappointed, but still,
sibling
man.
was in Natlan.
Oh, wait up. I see Dainsleif. As we all know, that means things are about to get complicated.
Yup, very true.
Oh, I love Dainsleif. From this image, it looks like the sky has been slashed in two, and there's some kind of rift that connects to the abyss. And the traveler and their sibling are in different spaces, but they can still sense each other's presence.
Yes, I feel like the tension is palpable.
Yeah, and that makes sense. I mean, there was definitely some tension when we saw our sibling during the bedtime story quest.
Oh, yeah.
Although, we don't know what our sibling has been up to since then. Kari Bear did tell us that the Loom of Fate has been completed.
So we're gonna get the teaser again that the siblings are gonna see each other for a minute and then not again for an entire patch.
Well, call me crazy, but I feel like we're gonna find out soon.
Maybe.
It seems like all parties are converging in one place, Natlan. So maybe that's where we can get some answers.
And I know one thing travelers will encounter in Natlan. A young woman dressed in peculiar clothing, hiding out in a cave.
She looks like she's from
It's not
Amphorius.
just her clothing that's special, though. Look at her eyes. Wait, is she...
The plot, it thickens.
Oh, no.
Well, if the Abyss Order is out in full force in Natlan, it must mean there's been a new development in our siblings' grand plan.
Yup, and the Pyro Archon and our other friends from Natlan are on high alert. But the people of Natlan want a war against the Abyss itself. There's no universe where the Abyss Order gets to run wild in Natlan unchecked.
Well, if an altercation with the Abyss Order is in the cards, I know who's gonna be on the front lines. Twilight Sword himself, of course!
I mean, I can see it now. Dainsleif going all one-man army and rushing straight into action.
Yeah, and then
Actually,
leaving
we'll get
again
to
for a
see
year.
it this time, because our old friend Dainsleif is going to help us defeat their ranks in a manner we've never seen before.
Okay.
Sure, yeah.
This is not a drill, everyone. We finally get to see him in action.
Let's go! Pew, pew, pew! As the Traveler and Dainsleif
I
venture
cannot
deep
handle
into
their level of
Abyss Order
excitement at this point,
territory,
because
we'll
I
get to
feel
see
the
his
exact
special
opposite.
abilities firsthand.
Sounds like there's gonna be a lot of obstacles between us and finding out the deal with our sibling. But we've faced the Abyss Order before. We can do this. I have no doubt travelers will come out on top.
Oh, yeah.
I know it's
I
just a
guess,
script, but still, you
the
know.
other question is, Can we stop whatever our sibling is
Usually
planning?
you can kind of like go with the flow, but now
What is their plan
ain't no
mean
flow.
for Teyvat?
Ain't no flow.
This quest might hold some very important answers.
I am so excited.
They really shy
I feel
away
like
from the
this could be
siblings finding
start
each
of
other.
A whole new phase in the quest
It has to stop at
find
some
our
point. It's
siblings.
taking way too long.
Yes. It seems like it's not as simple as
Like
just
most
finding
people,
them
including
anymore.
myself, are
There's
just
a lot
running out
more
of
at
patience with that shit.
Oh, for sure. So this is definitely one to look forward to. All right. I think this is a good place to stop and take our first break.
Yeah, I need a sec to digest all that information.
First break?
Ooh, sounds good.
Didn't you already have
Take
a code
look
before?
At the second redemption code, travelers. We'll see you on the other side.
See ya.
Hey, Millennium Dragon, how you doing, man? It does feel real bland. Yeah, it does. Like, I don't even know if I'm gonna log into turning these codes. Sam, how you doing? They can already meet up, but the sister has bigger world-breaking plans and won't stop until she's done. It's a wild revenge arc thing. Yeah, sure, but you know, I know, but at some point there has to be specific kind of pacing for it still to be exciting, you know. And it to me it lost a lot of its appeal. But that's just me. See, even the music goes along with my vibes. Just believe all the hype for Dainsleif. Either bro won't be playable, or instead of new element in Kandra, he will be Animo or Cry or something, though, or some disappointing shit. I feel like Animo vibes.
All right, welcome back, travelers. Now that we've introduced the new characters and quests, it's
Time to cringe.
jump into the version
Time to
5.7
cringe.
events.
Let's go!
Let's go!
Let's
First up on the
go.
docket is an event that takes us back to Sumeru, where the Academia has developed
At this
a
point,
simulated
yeah,
adventure game.
definitely.
Travelers will need to select various companion pieces to form teams and enhance their skills as they face off against various opponents in a board game
I'm gonna sit it through, Care. I'm gonna sit it
Choose
through.
your own adventure. You can go the rainforest route or the desert route. Each path has its own story and level of difficulty. And at the end of each adventure, travelers will face formidable opponents that require a certain level of strength to defeat.
Oh, so how do we make sure we're ready?
Well, travelers can enhance the strength of their pieces in several ways.
Skip.
Besides enhancing the pieces themselves, travelers might notice that the pieces are divided into species. Go to battle with a lot of pieces of the same
They're really going out with a
species,
bang,
and
are
you
they?
can trigger unique species features. The higher the feature level, the
Oh,
stronger
well, I mean,
your
that might be
pieces
happening,
become.
though.
Yeah,
That might be happening.
Yeah, I'm thinking an all-Saurian team could be cool. Oh, and it looks like you can also assign equipment to your pieces to make them
We
stronger.
have Yu-Gi-Oh! and Mua.
And random events
Can't wait
and
for that one,
encounters will
actually.
occur during the adventure, which travelers can resolve to earn helpful rewards, like extra adventure coins, which travelers can use in the shop to purchase pieces to improve their lineup. Travelers can also open chests to get all kinds of useful equipment. Plus, defeating formidable opponents along the route will allow you to unlock secret techniques that can help increase the strength of your entire team.
Ooh.
Well, I loved
Of course,
Yu-Gi-Oh!
certain
Yu-Gi-Oh! was
encounters can
awesome.
Also derail your plans.
Oh yeah.
Ah, so there are also situations where it all comes down to luck.
Yeah, so I think travelers will have a lot of fun dealing with the unexpected in this event.
It's a real test of tactical thinking.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, there's more to this event than just the battle stages.
Oh.
Travelers can also participate in research stages that involve guiding Paimon to harvest fruit. Complete these stages to increase your speculation level and unlock additional buffs for your team.
So we actually get to put Paimon to work.
Finally.
Yup, and
Fuck
of
my
course,
life.
completing this event will reward travelers with all sorts of goodies, including primo gems and
Dude,
the
this
chance
is-
to invite Sethos to
I mean,
their
it's not the
party.
first time that we're getting
nice.
childish games,
All right,
but this
in
just...
this next event, an
Come
old
on.
friend and genius inventor
Like,
from
this is the best you could come
Fontaine
up with,
is
man.
back and better than ever with a new and
Fucking
improved
recycling
turret.
all these
Let me
stupid
guess, he
old
needs us to clear
mobile
out monsters
games
in an abandoned ruin again?
into a Genshin
Yeah,
jacket.
that's right. But this time, travelers will face more formidable enemies than just slimes.
Whoa, that Sama troll can give shields to its allies.
Yeah,
Oh.
they've
but don't
lost it,
worry.
man.
With
They've
this
just
new and
lost
improved
it.
Turret, we can use
Come on.
several new kinds of cannonballs to help clear out our opponents.
Oh, nice.
For example, grape shots split into smaller bullets when fired.
What is
are
this?
Good for taking out
Bubble
multiple
trouble?
enemies at once. And directed piercing shots can be used to take down shields or target enemies.
This game has been going downhill so badly since Natlin. Oh my god, man.
Definitely. But strategic
Like, I'm looking at it and I can't believe it.
Even faster.
So far, we've introduced events you have to tackle solo, but this next
This
event
feels like
gives
it's not
travelers
real.
the chance to work as a team. In reminiscent Regimen Frenzy, travelers will get to team up with other players to tackle challenges made up of 3 stages, each with unique objectives.
Ooh, it'll be cool.
It's just, I think it's just stacking up one disappointment after the other. That is just not
There's a theme
helping
associated with
the
each
case at
challenge,
this point.
So your best bet is to choose a character whose skills are suited to the objective. But of course, every character has their strengths. Each stage also has smaller objectives.
Do you have any idea what they should add? Better endgame content. Let's start with that one.
Completing these submissions can grant buffs to your own entire team.
Nice.
And in addition, at the beginning of each challenge, your team will be
How about they start with co-opable endgame content? How about that? I think a lot of people would love that.
Additional frenzy stars based on your regimen completion status.
Yep, and remember, regimens benefit the entire team. It doesn't matter who completes them.
Okay, so not saying I need to do this or anything, but in theory, you could kind of coast to the finish line if you needed to.
Yeah. You could.
Okay.
In theory. But I think all travelers
Just
have
like
something to
Bungie, the drama is more fun than playing the game. Honestly, it's for real. Which one in Abyss 2.0? Well, not necessarily Abyss 2.0, but I mean, you catch my drift though, right?
For sure. And
Just add a couple of fun things to do with a bit of a challenge that you can do together with your friends. I think a lot of people would love that. I'm not a game designer. I'm not a game developer. They can come up with something.
Whether it comes to character selection or combat strategy,
it just feels like they're not trying, you know? I mean, they're having so much competition right now, and what is their answer?
Now I'm very excited to announce a new permanent event called Stygian Onslaught.
They're not even bothered by their competition. They're just like, ah, fuck it, we'll just keep on doing what we've been doing forever because people still spend money.
As obtain artifact customization items for free.
For free?
For free.
A new permanent event. Okay, we need details now.
All right. Each update will feature a challenge that is split into 3
what
phases,
things?
each featuring unique mechanics with 5 difficulty levels to choose from.
Ooh.
Participation in the event will reward travelers with primo gems, artifacts, and valuable items for targeted artifact enhancement.
Okay, so you
I mean, yeah, it's the same for me though.
Artifacts more freely? What does that mean?
Fighting is okay.
It means the artifact
Fighting is always
drops
okay.
aren't set in stone,
It's all
and
that
you can
other crap,
switch where
man.
they come from. For the first 10 days after
This
the
is
event
endgame to
begins,
me? Oh.
the leyline disturbance will be in outbreak state. During this period, travelers who clear any stage at level 3 difficulty or higher can expend any kind of resin to obtain artifacts from the leyline blossom at the end of the
I do
stage.
feel like they need
And
to
before the
invest
stage
way
begins,
more into
travelers will get to
co-opable
choose
content.
which domain of blessing they want the artifact drops to come from.
Right. So
I feel like it's actually something where they could set themselves apart if they do that.
Farm with friends.
Yes. And you'll be rewarded with additional artifacts every time you consume a certain amount of resin.
Okay, the amount of hours I'm about to pour
Yeah,
into this thing.
PvP in this game would become a whale fest. It would.
Oh my god, you make it sound like you're in prison. Anyway, you also mentioned something about targeted artifact enhancement, Katiana. What's that about?
Yeah, right. So version 5.7 is introducing a new artifact-related item, Dust of Enlightenment.
Ooh. What is it?
Well, we all know what it's like to raise an artifact that has potential, only for it to turn out kind of less than ideal.
Yeah.
Like every time.
This item is designed to help with that. So, Artifact 101, right? We all know every 4 levels, a random substat gets enhanced as you raise an artifact to level 20.
Yeah.
But it doesn't always turn out the way you want.
Yeah.
So this item
All the time.
allows you to re-roll the substat enhancements of a level 20 artifact.
Yo, wait, really?
Yeah. Before each reroll, you get to
Wait,
specify the types
reroll
of
one
substats you
stat
want
or-
to prioritize. After the result is revealed, you can choose to either keep the original substat configuration or accept the new one.
Oh my god, it's like being able to resurrect an artifact from the grave. Like, we really needed this.
Okay, I guess that
really
could have
powerful,
some
right?
kind of potential.
Starting in 5.7, travelers who participate in the new permanent event Stygian Onslaught will be able to obtain a total
But the only
of
thing
3
is-
Dusts of Enlightenment per version for free. And the Gnostic
The
Hand and
amount of
Gnostic
these that you're
Horse
gonna be able
rewards
to
will
get.
feature 1 each.
Oh.
Plus, during version 5.7, travelers will be able to claim 2 Dusts of Enlightenment directly
Exactly,
from their
exactly.
in-game mailbox after logging into Genshin Impact.
Yes.
Okay,
'Cause I still
let's
recall-
just pause to take that in for a sec.
When they gave us
I do have a
that quality of
question.
life where we could
So,
reroll, and
according
everybody
to
was
the
like, "Oh my
devs,
god,
the
this is gonna be
rewards for
legendary.
clearing
We're
the
gonna
level
get all good
5
artifacts," and then they're like,
difficulty
"Yeah,
in
you
the
can
new
use it once a month."
can
Like, fuck
only
off.
be obtained by
Or was that
completing
in
it
Star? I don't know
solo.
anymore, but you know,
What
all
if
those
that
kinds of
level
practices.
difficulty is a bit much for some people.
Yeah, like me.
Yeah, well, don't worry, I'll hard carry you.
Whoa.
Well, I will come in, and the strongest travelers in Teyvat will come in to help us out. Specifically, we're talking about travelers
no.
who have cleared an even higher
I think
level of
Hoyo's biggest
difficulty.
moneymaker at the moment is Star
Characters
Rail, right?
used to complete those battles become exalted ones.
Oh.
Then, when attempting a level 1 through 5 difficulty challenge, other travelers can receive extra buffs by including exalted ones in their lineup.
Oh, cool. So travelers can help each other even outside of co-op. I like that, and I need that. Wait, hold on. You mentioned an even higher level of difficulty just now. I thought level 5 was the highest.
Yeah, well, clearing level 5 solo unlocks a secret level of difficulty. Level 6. Dire difficulty.
Oh, no.
Once you reach level 6,
Okay.
it's dire straits. There
Added
are
a little
no
bit of a challenge for
companions to
people.
turn to for comfort.
Guess
no
that's good.
promise of primo gems to drive you forward.
What?
Just formidable enemies and an unrelenting desire to prove yourself.
Okay, that definitely sounds dire. So you're telling me travelers really don't get anything in return for accomplishing something like that?
Well, we'll just have to wait and see.
Why?
now, won't we?
Because
Well, I
Hoyoverse
can't
knows how to
wait.
sell their
All right.
characters. That's
it for
why.
Stygian Onslaught. Just a reminder, the outbreak period begins the second Wednesday after a version update, or 8 days into the new version. So don't forget to gather your friends and get farming when the time comes. All right, time to lock in. Travelers might also be excited to hear that the next installment of the Traveler's Tales is coming in version 5.7.
Okay, Slay. Last time was so much fun. We got to reunite with so
Okay,
many
Slay.
old friends and
No.
make a lot
No
of
Slay.
great new memories.
Yeah, why don't we take a look at some of the encounters in store for us this time around?
Yes.
Whoa, hang on a sec. So Toma's back in Mondstadt?
No Slay.
And he's
No
drinking
Slay.
with Kaya at the Angel's Share?
Huh. I never thought about it before, but now that I see it, yeah, I feel like they totally make great drinking buddies. Oh, I love him.
Looks like he's got quite the posse around him.
Oh, it's so cute. I want to know what they're talking about.
Oh, and it looks like Dory's
Can't
in
go wrong with some
Inazuma.
Nouvellette content.
Is she trying
I guess.
to sell something to Sayu?
And they lost me. They lost me. Do not bring Dory into this. Fuck that. No.
Honestly, though,
No.
a crafty merchant like Dory could show up anywhere.
Fuck this
and
shit,
I
I'm
wouldn't be
out.
surprised. I bet we even run into her and not cry at some point.
Ooh, I wonder how many other friends will show up this time.
From what I've heard, it's quite a few. So keep a lookout while exploring the open world, travelers.
Ooh.
Being able to run into characters in the open world is such a nice addition. I wish it was part of every version.
Right? I know. It really makes the open world feel more alive and interactive.
Yeah, and
For
luckily
real
the
though,
devs
how
feel
to
the
waste
same
time
way.
101.
The devs have said that making Traveler's Tales a permanent event
And
is
obviously
in
it's
the
going to be
works.
time gated as
So
well. You're
travelers
not
can
going to be
look
able to
forward
do all of
that
them
sometime in
at the same
future.
time. So
Yippee!
Finally,
How to make you come back every day.
At the end of version 5.7, travelers can look forward to double the talent and weapon ascension material drops. So don't miss out.
I have never been so
New
baffled
Envisaged
in a
Echoes
Genshin
challenges
live
will
stream
be added in version
as with today.
5.7.
Oh, for the ride
And yes, obviously, I have been biased with other games.
So cool. I see
but-
sigils and pops
Or maybe
of
I
red
just
in
never
there.
had the
Okay, girl,
realization
very
before that
fitting.
I do
the
now. But
riding
oh my
shotguns
god,
like
man!
petals floating in the wind. The purple matches so well.
So pretty.
Yep, so if you want to claim them, make sure your characters are ready. Travelers can also look forward to some Genius Invocation TCG updates, including new character and action cards. You can now add Mawika and, Seat Lolly and Chaska to your decks.
Don't miss out, Genius Invocation fans.
I cannot
Alright,
I
that
cannot
brings us
believe
to
the
system
level of effort
optimizations
they
that
still
travelers can
put
look
in
forward to the
TCG.
new version.
First up is
put
an
your
improved
effort
resource
somewhere else.
management feature
Like
for mobile
every patch, they are
players.
adding new
Simply
cards.
put,
They are
it's a
trying to
practical
improve that
update
game. While
designed to reduce the
half the
package
people
size
don't
of
give
the
a shit
mobile
about that
version.
one.
Dude, nice. I feel like our phones will thank us.
After the 5.7 update, travelers will receive a pop-up notification after opening Genshin Impact on mobile, asking them to choose from different resource plans.
Okay.
Under the basic plan, the system will retain the necessary resources for daily gameplay and optimize the resource usage for some Archon quests, story quests, and hangout events.
Okay, so that means clearing out some old quest resources to save storage space, right? But what about players whose progress is
Love that one,
all over the
Wunde.
place? How does that work?
Don't worry, the dev team has accounted for that. The system will provide different guidance and solutions based on account progress and quest status to
No,
ensure
Oni
that
Kid,
travelers
no,
still have
no.
a smooth gaming experience.
Just no.
And when you need to start an Archon quest, story quest, or hangout event that isn't enabled, the system will download the required resources as needed.
Oh, Slay?
Yup. So
Yeah, I
travelers
know,
who
I know.
haven't updated the mobile version
Obviously,
in a
you
long
know that I'm
time
exaggerating
might
a
be
little
able to
bit
free up quite a bit of
for the sake of it.
space with this optimization.
But you know,
I need
just-
that.
it's just bland at
it
this
sounds
point,
like
man.
a
Like,
great option for cross-platform players
people don't care.
who maybe rely on mobile
Most
more
people
for
don't
the
care.
small stuff.
Yeah, of course, if you don't have storage concerns, nothing has to change. You can just choose to keep all game resources instead. And this setting can be changed at any time in the Paimon menu, where you can choose for completed quest resources to be automatically cleared in future
the
version
Paimon
updates.
menu.
Or for all game resources to be updated as normal.
Oh, okay.
This should also make it easier for people to try out Genshin Impact for the first time.
Yup. For further details, be sure to check out the developers' discussion as well as future announcements across Genshin Impact's official accounts.
Imagine starting
Okay,
Genshin right now for the first time
You'll
still.
now be able to directly use Fragile Resin to claim rewards from Leyline Blossoms and common challenge domains, like artifact and talent material domains. This also applies to the artifact drops in the new permanent event we introduced earlier.
Yes.
Fragile resin is worth
Dude, I swear to
60
God,
original
the yas
resin.
and the
So that
slay
means
and
you get
stop.
triple the drops. Should
Stop.
save a few trips to the crafting bench, that's for sure.
Also, the Adventurer Handbook will now have guide entries for 40 resin bosses, which should be helpful if you run into a boss you're not quite sure how to crack.
And the icons will be displayed in the order the bosses were unlocked, which should make it more intuitive to navigate.
All right, let's move on to some optimizations for the Spiral Abyss. When moving to the next floor or restarting a challenge, you can now save your current party lineup or clear it with a single click.
Oh, easy.
And you can claim your
That
challenge rewards
shit
directly
should have been
after
in there
completing
from the
floor 12.
fucking
If you're
start.
not satisfied with your performance, you can also
How
restart
did
the
it take
challenge
them
directly
4
from the
years to add
finalization
something
screen.
like this?
Nice. Small things here and there really add up over time.
Yeah, so hopefully these optimizations make for a better experience overall.
All right. Well, that was another long one, you guys, but
That was
it's
it?
not over yet. A mystery guest left a message for us, so let's check it out along with the third redemption code.
旅人の皆さん、こんにちは。鈴木愛理です。
I don't think I have ever been as
今回
disappointed with a Genshin live stream as I have with this one.
お仕事を
For real.
することになりました。とても嬉しいです。ありがとう
For
ござい
fucking
ます。
real.
私は、スカーク
Oh
というキャラクター
man.
のアニメショートテ
They
ー
are
マソング
so out
の
of touch.
スターオデッセイ
They really
という
are.
楽曲を歌わせていただいたんですが、この楽曲
They
は
are
全
not
編
making any advancements. They are not evolving within the gacha space at all. They're just staying put.
全て英語の
It's like they had a prefixed program like 5 years ago when they started, and they're sticking to that no matter what. They're not adapting
皆さん
at
と
all.
一緒に気持ちを共有できたらいいなと思って今からとてもワクワクしています、スカークの歴史を聞いてすごく強いけど孤独と戦いながら今日まで生きてきたそんな強くてかっこいい女性っていうのを頭に置きながら歌を歌いましたのでその気持ちが届くと嬉しいです。この楽曲はショートフィルムと同時公開されます。皆さんぜひ楽しみにして
They
いてください。
better give us something about not cry right now. If they don't do that,
OMG! An animated short for Skirk and a song! Let's go!
yes.
So exciting! Well, you guys, that brings us to the end of our announcements for this version. That was a whirlwind.
It certainly was. So, What are you all looking forward to the most? For me, I have to say, although it's a little biased, I am clearly excited for everybody to meet Dahlia.
Yes.
But you know, I'm also really excited about the new permanent content like Stygian Onslaught. How about you guys?
It's kind of hard to pick just one. I mean, I'm excited for my girl Malika in
course.
TCG, but like, I'm also really excited
Yeah,
to see
I'm not
Nebula
even
and
gonna try
Faith in
Sasha.
the Traveler's Tales.
The way may cry. I bet the way is sitting there crying, laughing, man.
I might be a little biased as well. I'm really excited for Skirk.
Who?
Wow, really? I'm also
I feel like the way is sitting there in his chair like
for
Lucifer.
Dahlia, and like we've been waiting so long for these characters, and also Daneslip. I'm so excited, and that animated short. Oh my gosh! And also, of course, the lore girlies. We are eating so well this patch. I'm so excited for that Twins quest.
Yes, I feel like it's clear from the last few patches that the story has really been amping up lately.
Game of the
and
year.
This version seems to be no exception.
Yeah, right? I mean, pretty
That's the
soon
best
we'll
joke
be in our
yet.
5th year of adventuring, if you can believe it. It feels like it was just yesterday.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
So it feels like we're really getting to see how a lot of elements that seemed separate at first are starting to converge.
Mm-hmm. And after what we saw in the dev team's Nod Cry teaser, I'm even more excited to
Enjoy,
see how
Sam.
the story unfolds from here.
Right? And we hope travelers have fun doing the same.
Okay, so that's it for the Genshin Impact version 5.7 special program. Thank you so much for tuning in, everybody.
Ad Astra Abyssos, travelers, and happy adventuring!
Don't tell me it's actually over and you're not showcasing anything not cry related.
Boom! Oh, wait a second. It looks like another friend from afar is rushing over to share some interesting news.
Okay, at least something. At least something. At least something. Okay. At least that. Wait.
Nod Cry, an ever-changing
Thank God.
landscape of ruin, a marvel corroded by time. In the forest, where the nights were once undisturbed save for a few rays of moonlight, the wild hunt's shadow grows. There are those who bear the name of Frost Moon, living where the silver light shines. Others carry the torch, fending off the darkness and cold with their blades.
Yeah, we haven't seen that before.
I hear that the stolen Fae still yearn for the frosts of old. While the Fatui look to the stars above, trying in vain to seize the false firmament. Then there are the knights, draped in the west wind.
Was that who I think it was?
Nearing the end of a long and arduous mission.
Varka. No?
My friends,
That was Varka,
of
right?
course, shan't be outdone. They will no doubt
Alice?
bring a magical charm to this edge of the world. And just as the stone craves the sculptor's hand, so does fate await your gaze. Pour me another cup of tea, if you'd be so kind. The story is about to begin.
Yo, that... Whoa, okay. Okay. Okay, that building looked interesting. That building looked interesting. Oh, thank God they gave us something. Oh, I'm happy they gave us something. Yeah, that looked at least a fair bit interesting, for real. Alice is real? Of course she's real. Of course she is. You doubted that? That was more exciting than the whole live stream. It really was, though. It really was. That 1 minute right there was more exciting than all the rest of that live stream. I'm not gonna say that it made up for the live stream, like it didn't, but at least we got to see something. Oh, guys, what the fuck happened to this game, man? Honestly, God, I really hope that they can alleviate themselves with the coming of Nod Cry, because I mean, in my personal opinion, of course, and the internet is gonna shoot me for saying this, most likely when I upload this video. But my God, Genshin has been in the dump for such a long time now, since Natlan, and they are just not crawling out. They need to fucking up their game, man. These optimizations that they're coming up with are not cutting it. It is not enough. The only thing that seemed remotely interesting in this live stream was the story on Skirk. It feels like it could be kind of okay-ish, so I'm definitely going to try that one out. The story at least. But other than that, I have I have so lost my interest and my level of excitement for a live stream like this. You know, in Wuthering Waves right now, whenever a live stream hits, you're like filled with excitement. I mean, every character that they're showing, you're like, oh my god, I need to get this one now. And here I'm just sitting like, okay, cool, sure. You know, I don't know. Because it's a new game. I mean, new, it's already been out more than a year. You know, it's not like it's entirely new. I don't know, man. I don't know. Very disappointed. Very, very fucking disappointed.